having previously worked with Taron on Eddie the Eagle,
Yeah.
I mean, was you always aware that he had that singing voice?
No. I mean, I knew that he loved to sing. I mean, he's a Welsh boy, isn't he?
Yeah.
Welsh love to sing. You
Yeah,
know, you can't
exactly.
stop him singing. You know. I think no, I was aware that he had a voice, but I don't think any of us kind of realised until we started getting in there with Giles Martin in Abbey Road and really working it out, the kind of breadth of it. You know, we knew that it was a massive undertaking for him to sing these Elton John songs because they're hard to sing and it's an incredible. You know, they're big boots to fill, literally and metaphorically. But I think that was the part of the joy and the excitement of it. The more he sang, the stronger his voice got, the more range he found. That was like, wow, this is... And we went back and re-recorded stuff that we recorded early in the beginning. Or sometimes we'd just do it live on set. We're like, just sing it now here, live on set. And what... Not only has he got an amazing voice, but how he expresses himself through the songs. Because a musical's different from just singing a pop song. You've got to really express what's going on in that moment. He had that ready and at his disposal.
Yeah, and it was also really quite convincing because there was times, I mean, I was watching it and all I saw was Elton John. I didn't see Taron at all.
Yeah.
So it was really
Because
good.
I think his commitment level is such you know, that you're just like, it's him there now doing it. You know, he it's not a performance like he's doing an impression of Elton. He's just actually really committed to it and in that moment. So that's what is even more convincing, because if he'd just done like an impression, that's only like surface level stuff. We really wanted to go, you know, much deeper than that.
Yeah, and also with the songs, it does feel like sometimes that the songs actually drive the story. So what actually comes first? Was it did you know which songs that you were going to use from his catalogue before the script was written, or?
Some of them were there, but I could change those if for what accordingly was going on. You know, I mean, I suppose as a director, you come and you start trying to chart that journey emotionally, and you know, the original song in the first draft of the script I read, the first song was Pinball Wizard, and I just felt that was not the right song. So I changed and I put The Bitches Back at the beginning, you know, and similarly with I Want Love wasn't in there. But I was like, I need that song here now. That's an important moment emotionally. So, but other times, Saturday Night's All Right for a Fight, I'm like, that was there, that's great. Don't, you know, that's not broke, let's not fix it.
Intimacy between Taron and
Richard.
But to me, it didn't feel like it was sensationalised. It was a very natural kind of scene.
Yeah.
Was that quite an important part of the story that you needed to tell in that way?
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's an amazing moment of his awakening, you know, and intimacy. And the thing is, you know, we've got this character who's been setting up and saying, I want love, I want someone to love me. And then he finally has that moment, and it's irrelevant if it's a man or a woman. Yeah. What's important is that we see that moment of intimacy and love. And that's why it's not gratuitous, because it's absolutely key to what is going on in the journey, and the fact that it's another guy is really irrelevant in a lot of ways. You know, it's actually it's really great, you know, because it's just it is what it is. But we just treated it like any love scene, and love scenes are not easy to film. It's two people being intimate with each other in front of a lot of other people and being filmed while they're doing it, and it doesn't matter if it, you know, it's same sex or opposite. It's really, it's tricky, and the best we can do is just treat it as another love scene, a really important scene, the same as every scene's important.
Yeah, I hear there's quite a few hours of cutting room floor material there. Can you send some my way?
Gotcha.
Cheers.
I got you covered. It's quite a lot.
When Elton, you know, at Cannes, when it premiered at Cannes, and how did it feel? I mean, all of you guys were really emotional, and that was really quite touching. It made me quite emotional as well. Right. How does it make you feel to have him, an icon like that, who you're portraying, actually validating your work?
Well, that's, I mean, the word that you use is the most important, is validating it. And I suppose that's, you know, what you hope for is that he's going to be proud. I mean, not just proud as the person who it's about, but also he's a producer of the film, and he's part of that process as well. He's part of creating the whole thing. and we're all proud of it in our own way, and it's obviously doubly important for him. I think what the huge success of him, maybe on a personal level, is that he has this incredible relationship with Bernie, incredible friendship that they are very aware of. They understand what that relationship is because it's theirs. What the film endeavours to do is put that relationship on screen so that everyone else can experience what that fantastic relationship is as well. Yeah. And I think I hope what's moving for them, and what I understand to be, is that now the world can see how special they are to each other. And that platonic friendship that they have and what it means to them, that's what the film explores and tries to portray. And hopefully that's what they go, oh, now everyone can see how special you are to me. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. And that's very exposing and very generous, but hopefully they feel good about that. I think that's what's personally moving for them.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey You Guys, huh?
Hey You Guys.
Is that from the Goonies?
It is indeed, yes.
Nice.
Hey You